Fetch AI. What is it looking like it's about to do next? Because a move very much looks like it's coming very soon. Now, this is on the weekly time frame for Fetch AI, and I talked about a falling wedge pattern, which is a bullish pattern that usually breaks to the upside here. Okay. Now we're all just talking about probabilities here. Nothing is in this market is 100%. But for Fetch AI, if it breaks out by this point, for example, price target would be about $3, just right above $3 here for Fetch AI. Now these price targets are estimates only. A lot of which, in the case of these altcoins, does depend on what happens with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin has more room to pump, so will a lot of these altcoins. However, if Bitcoin starts dumping from here, which there is still a risk of, right, for limited downside, I've done a more detailed video on Bitcoin earlier today. I will link you guys at the end of this. But if Bitcoin dumps, then these altcoin setups, they're not going to matter as much, right? So let's take a look into the weekly time frame where it looks like it is about to do something soon. Okay, and why am I saying that? If we actually zoom in here on the daily time frame, I talked about a falling wedge pattern on the daily time frame, and falling wedges, like I said, are bullish patterns. And this one looks like is trying to break to the upside here. Price target, if this breaks to the upside, would be about 39 cents. Always have to mind the downside risk, of course, because I've seen falling wedges break down. This is all a game of probability. Nothing in this market is 100%. Now, I am long on quite a bit of altcoins, so my opinions on the crypto market in general is bullish. However, these are just my opinions. Like the entirety of this video, it's not financial advice. You guys gotta form your own opinions and strategies. So this is basically what I'm seeing for Fetch AI. I see a smaller bullish pattern that is within a bigger bullish pattern. Let's see if both of these patterns could work out as the probabilities would suggest. So this basically wraps up for this very short video on Fetch AI. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more of it or any other coins in this market by dropping a like, comment, subscribe. I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis, and I'll see you on the next one.